Hi, I'm Helen Imge-Szymanski with St. Mary's Wellness Center. I've been sharing for 14 years with students body, mind, spirit practices and techniques to add tools in their toolbox to help address stress. This body, mind, spirit sampler is meant to address weariness, a sense of low energy. So we're going to start with a self-assessment, so at the conclusion of our time together, you can see if we've made any difference at all. So let's begin. So if you're comfortable with it, I'd like you to close your eyes. I'd like you to picture either a three-way light bulb or a light that's on a dimmer. And I'd like you to notice in your body, what is the level of your energy right now? I'd like you to notice in your mind, what's the level of your energy right now? And lastly, your spirit. Once again, if it's on a dimmer, where is that light? How much energy is there? Great, we've got a picture to start with. Let's move into a practice. So if you don't mind, you can stand up, and this can be done anywhere really. You can do it in your kitchen, you can do it outside. If you need to go into the bathroom and you're at work and you just need a few minutes to rev up that energy, believe me, it only takes a few minutes to make a difference. So feet a little bit greater than hip width apart, and I'd like to discuss something called the powerhouse right now. Your thighs, abs, butt, back. So it's really important not to lock out your knees. We want to use our powerhouse. So soften your knees a little bit, press your feet into the earth, and you should feel your thighs start to engage. Place your hand on your belly. Pull your hand and your belly back towards your spine. Place a hand on your back and do the same. Draw your hand or your back towards your spine. Thighs, abs, butt, back. That's our powerhouse. All right, so feet are a little bit greater than hip width apart, knees are not locked, and now I just want you to swing your arms. It's almost like you're trying to get water off your hands, flinging water off your hands. Nice and relaxed in your shoulders. Good. Now I want you to imagine you're in a canoe and your arms are trying to propel you through the water. Good, your knees are still bent, no locking out those knee joints. And pull, and three more, 2, 1, and slow down that fourth one. Super. Widen your stance a little bit. We're going to be doing some spinal twists here, nice and easy. And it's really important to pick up that opposite heel. So let your arms again be almost like empty coat sleeves, and you're just letting them flop on your body. And if you're comfortable, you can let those arms start creeping up your body. Again, remember, you're lifting your heel as you rotate so you don't torque your knee, and you let your head also move with the body. And the arms are going all the way over the shoulder, and again, if you can, you're just flopping that palm. And then start working back down to your waist. And we're going to slow it down so we never stop real suddenly. Here we go. Last swing. So I want you to pretend that there's a high kitchen stool right behind your bottom. So feet are hip width apart, and sit down in your very high kitchen stool. Hands can rest on thighs, waist, or come up to shoulder height. Anchor your tailbone, draw your belly button in, and if you want to go a little bit deeper, join me. Super. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Press your feet down, use your thighs, abs, butt, and back to power up like a volcano. Shake it out. So our next one is we're going to add the breath in the arms and the chair pose. So you're going to take chair pose one more time, stake it down. Now you're going to take your arms out front as if you're pulling yourself with a rope across a ravine. Add the breath with me if you can. Inhale, exhale. In the nose, out the mouth. 2 more. Last one. And again, slowly stand up. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Great. And we've got one more to go. So feet again, a comfortable distance. We're going to use our fingers or our palms or our fists to do something called clearing the meridians. So I want you to imagine in your home or your apartment that if your pipes were all clogged up, you'd put Drano in them or call a plumber. We're going to be kind of doing the same thing with our own body. So we're just going to be trying to get rid of the blockages that make energy not able to flow, which makes us weary. So let's get going. Using your fingers only as hard as it is comfortable. This is not meant to hurt. So just tap, tap, tap on the head. Close your eyes if you can. And remember our intention. It's to get rid of the blockages, the gunk, let things flow. So cheek, throat, chest. Take a deep breath. Sigh. And moving down to our belly. And then we're going to go clockwise. So down to the left, over to the right, back up. Circle it around. Tap, 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 tap. Just trying to get rid of the sludge. Good. Now we're going to take it to the back. Whatever you can do, wherever you can reach back there, using maybe soft fists or open palms, and work it down. And now the buttocks. And the hips. Now I told you about the powerhouse earlier for a reason, because we're about to go upside down. So keep those knees soft, round the spine, work down the legs. You're just trying to get all the junk out. Let it flow. The ankles, the tops of the feet, the inner ankles. Keep your head dangling. You're working up the inside of your legs. Soften those knees, pull the belly and roll up as you tap the inside of your legs to your hips. Right where the groin meets the torso, I want you to just do a soft little fist move. Bend the knees if you can, stand up. Bend, stand, tap, stand. Arms relaxed. Good. And about 5 more. And 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just kind of wipe that off. Once again, using your fist, go up to a shoulder. If it's easier to use your palm, feel free. This shouldn't hurt. It should be feeling good. We're getting rid of the shoulds and the supposed tos right now. Or imagine there's a dirt clot back there and you're trying to break up the dirt. Work down your arm. Flip your arm. Work up your arm. And if it's comfortable for the shoulder, raise it overhead. Work down your rib. Work up your rib to the armpit, upper chest. And one more time, those tight shoulder muscles for most of us. And only with your fingertips, these are called the scalings. Tap, 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 tap like raindrops. And then you're going to imagine your hands a washcloth and you're going to grab all that mud and pull it off. Other side, tap. Work down the arm. Keep it relaxed, flip. Only if it's comfortable, raise the arm. Work down the ribs, waist, the hips, back up, upper chest, upper shoulders, and again, just using your fingertips on the throat, only if it's comfortable. Great, grab your washcloth again, imagine you've got all the gunk loosened up, pull it off, don't be shy. Great, now we have one movement up from the chin to the crown of the head, and then we'll be wiping down and off, down the shoulders. Arms and shoulders, back of the body. Grab it, move it down the front of the body. Both hands on either side of the leg. As if it's a tube of toothpaste and you're trying to get the very last bit out. Squeeze and pull it down. And kick it off your feet. Great. Take one last deep breath with me. Sigh. And I want you to notice one more time. Back to our self-assessment. If you were a 3-way light bulb, or a light on a dimmer. What's your energy level right now in your body, in your mind, and in your spirit? So thank you so much for joining me in this Body, Mind, Spirit sampler. You just did a little yoga and Tai Chi and Qigong. A lot of people think these practices are just about relaxation, which they are. They do help you feel relaxed, but they can also help you feel renewed. So I look forward to having you join me sometime at the Wellness Center at St. Mary's to learn more about these wonderful body, mind, spirit practices that can help you feel not only relaxed, but renewed.